Guilty pleasure song here, guys. I wonder how many people actually remember this. I was watching Madness Combat, which is actually the inspiration for this video here. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about a few things, and us childs of the 2000s, or the noughties as they're called. I don't know why it's called naughty, but... So in 2003 to 2008, I was in high school. One of the most nostalgic things that I remember, apart from getting £2 for my lunch, a whole £2, the friends I used to play with, the endless amount of pricks. But apart from all of that, I think we used to play these flash games. Flash games which I don't think, at least not all of them, are working today. So back in the day we used to play these. These included Madness Combat, Interactive Buddy was another one, but I digress. But there's also websites that I remember as well. So in the comments I want you to let me know if you've heard any of these, which probably 99% of you probably would. But if there's any other ones that I might have missed that I don't remember, put that in the comment section below. A few websites that I remember anyway, before we got into games and that as well, is Miniclip. Was one of them where you got to play lots of games and everything. Newgrounds, which is the same thing. You also got things like Jeeves and BEBO, Ask Jeeves, and BEBO. Ask Jeeves is not that anymore, it's just called ask.com. Wonder whatever happened to Jeeves. He's probably hung and left to dry or something. The person interrogating Jeeves was probably, tell me what you know. You haven't asked me anything yet. That was really bad, wasn't it, guys? So these sites were great, and they had such classics as obviously, as I mentioned before, Interactive Buddy, Madness Combat, Skull Kid, who remembers that with a chainsaw? That's my interpretation of a chainsaw, and you heard it here first. So to me, Madness Combat was just the best, and it still is the most popular ones here anyway. But it's done by a man called Matt Jolly. He's got the same name as me, otherwise known as Crinkles. So it was what every teenage boy, when I was younger anyway, what every teenage boy needed in life. All this horror and gore in spectacular fashion. It's goddamn beautiful. Another animation was Happy Tree Friends, as I mentioned before. You know, it's you remember them? 1 minute they're cute and cuddly like this, and the next, evil! They're evil! Oh no! I got scratched for that little segment there, so I hope it was worth it. By the way, I'm talking at 100 miles an hour here, so my apologies. But in Madness Combat, the first one was really simple. It was just this guy killing other, this character killing other characters in glorious fashion. With this weird music in the background. That's me dancing, by the way. And it got crazier and crazier and crazier and crazier. And because you had the clown character, and then Jesus himself made an entrance. If I had more subscribers or more people watching or something, I would like people to submit their own animations, like Madness Combat style or stickman fighting and stuff like that, and see what other people can make. I'm always interested in that, like what other things people can make and stuff, you know. But alas, I don't. That reminded me of BEBO. I don't know why, but it did. Reminded me of BEBO. That was the old school Facebook, you know. Everybody on their BlackBerry phones. But I never had a BlackBerry phone. But obviously, BEBO was pretty cool, but granted I didn't have any friends on BEBO. But I used to have, but when I was younger, in this little part of the story, I had long hair. Long black hair, well not black hair, but long hair. I had boots, like the New Rock boots. You guys put in the comments down below, do you know New Rock boots? I haven't seen them for quite a while. Big bastards. I was practically a goth back in the days, without the makeup. I used to go in the paint program, you remember the paint one, and put little lines, black lines around my eyes and stuff like that. It was epic. I don't have a picture of that, otherwise I'd put it up on the picture. You just have to imagine it. But there's a game at the end of, after all of these, there's a game that's a bit more closer to my heart. A bit more nostalgic and better and stuff like that. That game is RuneScape. RuneScape was the first game I played that when I was like 16 years old. That even to this day, it's still fairly popular as far as I know. I actually thought about playing it again, but alas I did not. Everyone playing the game, you had to basically chop wood, you had to light fires and kill goblins and everything you do nowadays, but everything in its pixelated beauty. And got to meet people and talk to people and stuff like that, which is very good. And I met a very special someone called Lolly P. who I still keep in contact with today, because there's a new version. Well, there's a new updated version with new graphics and all that good shit. But you get a chance to play the old version. I recommend that. Play the old version. It's free anyway. And I think you can pay for certain things. But any game you want to try, guys, an RPG type game, I recommend that. Play that game.
Do it now.
So I ended up talking about Madness Combat and then went off to everything else. But this guy, Crinkles, subscribe to his channel, check out his channel, and he does really good stuff. And when the guy's going through and killing other guys and maiming other guys, and it's really good. Some of the sound effects on it as well, just like, and a lot of badassery like that. But that's my video, guys. Just wanted to go through a few things that people might remember, and if there's anything in here, there's probably a lot of things that I've forgotten, like old games and old websites and stuff like that. I've probably forgotten a lot of them, but these are the ones that I remembered. So I thought, I'll put a video together for that, and ended up being about 10 minutes long. Put in the comments down below, guys, if there's obviously things that I've forgotten or something like that. What was your favourite? There might be, there's loads of things here. Oh, another one I just remembered. Ooh. Do you guys remember rotten.com? Back in the day, that was, it was rotten. But back in the day, it was the website, I think it was the only website back in the day, where there was pictures of violent accidents and, you know, all this horrific, grotesque, I can't remember, what's the word I'm looking for, but basically horrific, grotesque, bloody images. And I don't know why we looked at these things, but we did. And everyone was looking. I just remembered that. I don't know why I remembered that. It's not on. I think they got rid of it. And I wonder why. So that's my video, guys. So very short and sweet. But if you like this, guys, remember to leave a like and subscribe. And I'm going to remind you again to like and subscribe. And I'm not even going to remind you a third time to like and subscribe. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.